Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. My name's Jake. Welcome to my show. It's early on Thursday. That's when this will go up anyway. Don't forget you can find me on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter at tubajake_69 and on Instagram at tubajake_. Still weird things going on with that. Let's see how it works out. I might be able to get it back, but I haven't been trying too hard because this tubajake_ thing is working out very well right now. Don't forget to tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Hopefully you do too, because I tell stories. That's what I do when I'm drinking a beer with you. That's what I would do if I were not on here and actually doing that in a bar. The beer I've got for you today is a new one. New Brew Thursday. It's a good thing. I just got level 97 on Untapped, which is kind of a big deal. So we're counting down. It's getting closer and closer. I've almost got that one maxed out, which is amazing. It's taken a lot of dedication. So this one right here is called the Year-Round Brown. It's by Grand Armory Brewing out of Grand Haven here in Michigan. What's it say about it? Brown ale accented with chocolate malts, enjoyable year-round. I mean, it's springtime, so, and I like browns, so browns are enjoyable year-round, I think, personally. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good one. We'll see. Let's get this guy going. Okay, so it didn't explode on me, which is nice. I like it when they don't do that. I mean, browns tend to be low carbonation, so good as we're going. Nice little head on it, not too much. Oh man. Okay, so it's a brown. So you're expecting it, or I'm expecting it to be a little bit nutty. They said with chocolate malt, so a little bit chocolatey. A heavy malt character to it is what I'm expecting. Light on the hops, which will be fine. I kind of like my beers a little bit sweeter. Tends to give me a little bit of headache in the morning anymore, but that's fine because they taste delicious. So let's give it a shot, see what it's really actually like. I don't know if it's something that I've got in my mustache or if it's just this. It smells like a banana nut bread. That's weird because it tastes like a little bit like banana. Now, usually I don't like banana in my beer at all, but this one's like that banana nut bread kind of thing. I guess I'm more okay with gross slimy banana in my beer than I am with green banana in my beer, because generally the taste that I don't like in Belgian beers is that green banana flavor. They're like, oh yeah, bubblegum, green banana. I'm like, nope, that's not a thing for me. This one, I mean, it's nutty. It's sweet. It could just be that it's sweet and nutty, and that's what I'm getting out of it. And herbaceous might be a thing, because it would be an herby, bready, and bananas are a little bit bready. I don't know. I'm trying to describe this and make it so that it makes sense for me to like it, because I do. But I don't get it. It's good. I could drink this year round for sure. Out on the beach, absolutely. Out playing disc golf for sure. I like brown beer, so no big deal. Is there a beer that this reminds me of? Bell's Best Brown. Very recently, I described some strawberry mimosas that I had, and the night before, if you will remember, I described a beer float with the butter pecan ice cream. This actually reminds me a lot of that. Bell's Best Brown. We'll go with that, but with butter pecan ice cream also. Not that this has any lactose in it. It does not. I don't know. It just tastes good. This would be good for a beer float too. I mean, I would go with a vanilla preferably, but we couldn't find any vanilla that day, and the butter pecan ice cream looked delicious. And when thinking about what Bell's Best Brown tastes like, it just looked like that should be the way that we went with it. And come to find out, it was a really good choice. Myself and the friend that I was staying there with, both consider ourselves foodies, I guess, which sounds super pretentious, but at that point in time, we definitely were. And he also agreed that it sounded like two flavors that would go very well together. And they did. Does this remind me of a story? Really, it's the can, and it's this picture right here, the one with the tire swing. When I was about probably 10, I was probably a little bit older than that, 11, maybe 12 at the most. I was in a tire swing and I got bounced off the ground. It was one of those ones where you cut out the sides and you flip it up so that you're sitting on the treads and swinging back and forth. And my uncle was good at doing stuff like that, but when it came to like securing things to stuff, tended to take some shortcuts, just use what he had. I mean, that tire swing was a ton of fun. I loved that thing. It was great because it was just like two ropes that came up and tied together and then another rope that went up. So to get it going around really fast, like if you wanted to get sick on a tire swing, that's the one, because it would encase you, and it was just the one, so it'd twist really good. And there were a few people that did that. That's not my favorite thing to do, but my uncle used, not to talk ill of the dead, because he died from a bee sting like 20 years ago, at least. No, 30 years ago, pretty close. But he used an old ski rope to tie it to the tree and then to tie the things together. So it was not the best rope. Now it was going to be my sister's turn, and my cousins were pushing us. And you'd think, oh, you're like 12, so your cousins were like 14. No. My cousins were like 23 and 25. They were a lot older than me. I'm not going to commit to those numbers, but I mean, 10 years, 11 years, it's likely that it was pretty close to that. I might be wrong even too. But they were pushing me in the swing. My sister had just been in the swing, and I jumped in front of my brother to go in the swing because it looked like a blast. And it was super fun right up until the rope broke at the bottom. And I hit a few times right on my tailbone and likely broke it. It bruised it really bad. I went to the hospital. I believe they said that I broke it, which, I mean, what do you do for a broken tailbone? It was a lot of sitting and doing nothing all summer. It was terrible. Couldn't play baseball. I was actually a decent catcher when I started that summer, and then after that, I couldn't anymore. One, because I was small for my age, and I was not getting better fast enough, and two, I couldn't move fast enough. But I mean, didn't hurt my grandpa, because I mean, he played college baseball at Central. But I mean, whatever. It was super fun, and that's what it, that's the story that it reminds me of. A lot of fun, and and also I'd say a little bit of pain, but that was most of the summer that I lost to that broken tailbone. I don't feel it anymore, so that's nice. Some pain, but a lot of fun, a lot more fun, a lot more fun. It was super fun up at my uncle's place. Different uncle, oddly enough. Anyway, I've got a quote for you. This one is from Jim Henson. It's a pretty good one, actually. He said, "Laughter helps you put everything into perspective." So if you can laugh at it, it's probably a lot better. If people are laughing at you, you might want to reconsider what it is you're talking about. Anyway, don't forget, you can find me at TubaJake_69 on Untappd, YouTube, and Twitter, and TubaJake_ on Instagram. Don't forget to tell me your stories. I like to tell them. Hopefully you like to hear them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that more people get to see this, hear this, watch this. That'd be great. Yeah. I'll see you next time. When you've got time for a beer.